ads and words of encouragement. In case of emergency, there is an exit in the back of the hall, one to the left by the concession table, and through the kitchen. Please note the cable brands when exiting.
Should you need to answer Mother Nature's call during the show, please use the restroom located nearest to the stairs. The other is part of the show. This evening's mystery is best if fully present, so we encourage you to silence your electronics for now. Thank you for coming tonight. We look forward to seeing you in the receiving line after our dinner at Cafe Murder.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I be the first to welcome you to our fine restaurant this evening. You may have noticed the sign out front. You have indeed ventured into the notorious Cafe Murder. But not to fear. Did you know the word murder is also the name for a group of crows? Our chef is world famous for her succulent blackbird pie. Vegetarian, of course. This was the simple origin of our humble eatery's menacing moniker, and so there is no reason for you to feel uncomfortable if you're at Cafe Murder. Now then, enjoy your appetizers. I will be your maitre d' for the evening, so please don't hesitate to let me know if
Hey!
anything at all I might.
Hey, Paula!
Paula?
Yeah, get over here.
What seems to be the problem, miss?
I asked for a smidgen of salt on my appetizer. This is quite clearly a pinch. I get gastrointestinal problems when I eat too much salt, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that, madam.
Don't I get problems, girls?
You totally got problems, all right.
Rosemary, how long is this gonna take? I'm meeting someone at 9. It's my party. It'll go as long as it has to.
Wow, you guys are real downers, you know that? My phone, totally doesn't work in here.
Here, let me get you another plate. Is there anything else I can get for you or your friends?
They're not my friends, they're my sisters. I'm Rosemary, this is Marjorie. Pleasure. Melanie.
Peace.
And Valerie.
Huh?
We're here to celebrate my birthday.
Happy
Shut up! Now listen carefully. I'm allergic to water, so tell your chef if she uses so much as a drop in my entree, I could die.
That would be a shame.
What?
Nothing. Look, miss, I don't know if it's possible to be allergic to water. There is a condition that means fear of water called hydrophobia, but I doubt you have that.
I want to speak to your chef.
Very well. Francis! One moment, please.
I can't wait around all night, you know. Rosemary, there are other people in this restaurant, you know. Yes, but I'm more important than they are.
Chill out, Ro. Open yourself up to the universe.
You're all heartless. This is how you treat your own sister on her birthday?
Hello? Ray's Pizza? Do you still deliver?
Everyone, may I introduce our chef, Francis?
Hello, Francis.
Hey, hello.
Pleasure.
Yeah, hi. Tell her about my condition.
Francis, this is Rosemary. She can't have any water. Understand? Oh, yes, I understand. Is there anything you can make her without it?
Yes, there are many things one can make without the rosemary.
No. This is Rosemary. No water for her.
Ah, no water, no rosemary, gotcha.
No. No water for Rosemary.
Ah,
Understand?
no.
I can't have any water. Je veux no drinking water. Capiche, comprende?
All right,
about water. I think I need to go too.
I'm coming too. Valerie? Huh? Oh yeah, totally.
Right this way, Miss Rosemary.
I'll show them!
No, that's quite all right. I'll do it. No, I will lead the way. The way to the loo, everyone.
Whoop it up!
Of the Balulanda, the Baloo.
I say, we seem to be one short. Who's missing? Couldn't say. Sure is quieter though.
Hey, what do you know? I think we're missing Rosemary.
I'm like totally not missing her.
Shouldn't we call the cops?
Valerie? The reception on this thing is hideous. Piece of junk.
My timing.
Excellent. How'd you get here so quickly?
Well, the poster said there was a mystery show here tonight.
Sweet.
It's a good thing you're here. Detective.
Harris. Reginald Harris.
Harris, would you excuse me for a moment?
Certainly.
Why are there no flowers in our front lobby?
Oh, I must have missed them.
You need to take care of that right away.
Yes, boss.
Here, take ours.
Oh, thanks.
My apologies, Detective. It's a good thing you're here.
Well, what seems to be the problem?
Well, we seem to have lost a member of our party.
Oh. Oh, James Jeffords, eh? Well, I'll get right to it. Where was the person last seen?
Try the John.
John who?
Oh, no. In the John. Zelu. ZWC.
I see. WC.
Bibi.
No thanks, I just went.
Hold on.
You mean?
No, me. ZWC. You see?
That's where the lady was last seen.
Or not seen, to be precise. The lights were out in the laboratory.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll have a look then. Back in a flash.
So, how about those bets? Swing and a miss, man. Swing and a miss.
Look at what I have here.
What is that?
She's naked somewhere?
No. I determined she was murdered.
Murder!
Murdered! Right here in Cafe Murder.
So, Detective, have you found any clues? A murder weapon, perhaps?
Well, it appears she was done in with a few drops of cold water. The severe hydration caused some sort of chemical breakdown. She withered away right here on the bathroom floor.
How disturbing.
So, where's the pointy black hat?
Well, I suspect, of course, that all of you had motors.
Why?
It just appears that you guys usually have motors when it comes to this sort of thing, don't you think?
No, I really don't think.
Plus, I think it might have said something about that on the poster.
Sweet.
Well, we'll cooperate in any way we can, Detective.
Perfect. Bring me a pickle and pimento loaf sandwich and give me room to work my magic.
A pickle and what?
Hey, wait. I'll ask the questions here. Hold it right there. Nobody leaves this room.
Detective, have you done this before?
Well, I just graduated, see.
I
I took a correspondence course. I was trained in computer programming and basic neurosurgery.
I see.
So you became a detective through the mail.
You actually have to become a private investigator before you can become a detective. What was the young lady's name?
Rosemary.
Not Rosemary St. John.
Yeah, why? You know her?
Well, I'm afraid I did. I had a little run-in with her this morning. Actually, she had more of a run-in with me. I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but...
No, please speak freely.
Looks like we have another suspect.
Suspect? Me? I'm the investigator.
Well, where were you 5 minutes ago?
I read this. Where were you 5 minutes ago?
In a darkened bathroom with Miss Rosemary and all the other suspects?
Can you prove you didn't kill her?
No. Can you prove I did?
No, darn it.
Since no one seems to be impartial here, why don't we let the other guests attempt to solve the mystery tonight? Everyone?
Understand.
Whatever.
And we could ask them a bunch of questions so we can help our jury of peers over here decide who is the most likely to have killed our beloved sister.
Sounds
Maybe,
good.
yeah, it's a great idea.
Right on.
Okay.
Question 1. Was tonight the first time you had met the victim?
Indeed. I believe it was.
No, I had the displeasure of meeting her before now.
As I said, I met her earlier today. That was the first time.
Next question. Did you hear any peculiar noises or did anyone speak in the restroom?
You mean like a thud or something? I didn't notice anything like that, but people say I don't pay attention too well.
I might have muttered something disparaging. Other than that, no.
I am a chef. My senses smell as best as my hearing. And I definitely smelled the rat in that restroom.
Did anyone else have access to the restroom?
I don't own the restaurant. I suppose anyone could have been in there?
I mean, yeah, that's why it's called a public restroom. Is that seriously a question in the script?
Did you go into the restroom with the intention of doing Rosemary harm?
No more than the urge to do her harm every other minute of the day.
Well, I like Mostly went in there to reapply my lipstick, but then it was dark in there, so then I thought about doing her end.
I can't say the thought didn't cross my mind.
Alas, I cannot tell as a lie. The idea had occurred to me.
Do you enjoy your job?
Well, I'll enjoy it a lot more now that serving that ferocious man-eating beast is a part of my job description.
I'm too conservative to enjoy anything. I get a dull satisfaction out of the adequate completion of my job.
I mean, like, I don't really have a job. I get a lot of shopping. I do a lot of shopping and I get a lot of joy out of that. Does shopping count?
I enjoy it quite a bit, even though I'm kind of new at it. I hope I can solve a quiche or something soon. Otherwise, I'll have to fall back on my career as a rocket scientist.
How long have you worked in your current job?
It's my second day. How am I doing?
14 years. And every year someone drops dead in the dining room. At least Rosemary was classy enough to take it to the restroom.
Is this your first time in this fine dining establishment?
In case you didn't notice, I own the restaurant. Next question.
As requested. Next question. When did you first become aware of Rosemary's water allergy?
It developed at about age 5, when she was trying to get out of taking a bath. She always got what she wanted. It was completely unfair.
But 5 minutes ago after the maitre d' told me, I was a little confused. Still am.
What is the best defense you can make to convince us that you're not the murderer?
You may think I'm a heartless businesswoman who only cares about money, but there are more important things in life, like family. No matter how annoying that woman was or how much money she mooched off of me, I could have never gone through with killing my own sister.
I was talking to my friend Kiki about it, and she said I'm not smart enough to kill somebody and get away with it. But she also doesn't think Taylor Lautner's cute, so like, who's the idiot now?
Well, I am your host, and I think it's highly indecent of a host to lose her composure around her guests. However deserved it may have been.
What's the best defense anyone could give? We all had motive and opportunity. I look innocent. Isn't that enough to convince you?
If I really wanted to kill her, I would have sprinkled some mineral water onto a nice light souffle. There's truly a tasteful way to that, don't you think?
Does the detective ever do it? Come on, I'm the one trying to help. Blush. I'm not even smart enough to do that. Do you really think I'm clever enough to try to help just so I can get away with killing her?
How do you feel about what happened to Rosemary?
Well, if you ask me, Detective Harris, are you A, heartbroken about her death, or B, absolutely elated? Are you A, heartbroken about her death, or B, absolutely elated at her death? I think I'd have to choose B.
What happened to the Rosemary? Everyone has Rosemary? I'm kidding. I'm delighted about what happened to her, of course. Was that in bad taste?
I'm not exactly all broken up about it. Why? Should I be?
I know it's unprofessional to say it, but confidentially speaking, I'll do swimmingly well with one less rabble-rouser in my restaurant.
I mean, she was my sister, so it's like really sad, you know. But then again, my phone only has 2 speed dial slots, so now I'm like totally set, you know?
In business school, they teach you to know when to cut your losses. I gained so little out of my relationship with that woman that from a managerial standpoint, whoever did her in made the right choice.
Final question. Are you the murderer?
Maybe.
Like, maybe?
Maybe? Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Please locate your ballot so we can get on to the voting procedure. Place an X next to the suspect you think is the murderer here tonight at Cafe Murder. When you're finished voting, fold your ballot. Our team will be around with flower vases. Once you get the vase, take the flowers out, place your ballot in, and replace the flowers. Don't worry, your ballot won't get wet. There's no water in the vases, and your time begins now. Take it and pass it down. Is anyone missing a pair of gloves?
Not me.
They're wet.
Not me. Like, not me. Not me, man.
Fine. I did it. I killed her. And I'm not ashamed of it. She was a terrible woman. And I'm glad she's gone. Gosh darn it, all to heck. Now then, as I said before, Rosemary was a horrible woman. One day, while trying to poison her waterless entree, I was caught and fired by the chef. I swore revenge. When I found out that she was having her birthday party at Cafe Murder, I thought, how apropos, I'll make it her death day party instead! So, I decided I'll spill some water on her at the table and make it look like an accident. Well, that didn't quite work out. So, I followed her into the restroom, splashed some water on her in the dark. When I came back, you may have noticed that when, at the beginning of the play, I had gloves on. In the process of hydrating Miss Rosemary, I got them wet. So I hid them in my pocket, then put them in the flower vase. And, you know, it was the perfect crime! And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for all of you meddling kids! Oh well, might as well have my last meal. I'm famished.
No one mourns the wicked. Here you go. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming to our little restaurant tonight and helping us solve this mystery. And now, the ballots, please. The audience thought that the chef was the murderer tonight. How dare you. Excellent work. We couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you'll excuse me, our guests were kind enough to let Francis and me join them for this delectable meal.
Nice try anyways, waiter. Could have worked.
Thanks.
Of course. You're not gonna have to turn you into the police now, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll get your first big case out of it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Can you pass the rolls, Val?
Totally. Delicious meal.
Yeah, this dinner is killer, chef.
No, USA killer!
Turn into a chair? I'm starving.
What a surprise!
You were right, I guess. There's no such thing as a water allergy, but there better not be more than a smidgen of salt in this sauce. You're not? Waiter, take back my plate. It's far too cold. Don't just stand there. Chop, chop.
World peace! World peace! We talked about this.
Come on, man!
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Rosie. Happy birthday to me.
Just because it's not drama club doesn't mean you can't come up here. Come here.
Not in the script.
Alright, it was written in. Last moment. I just want to say a short little thing. Miss Brown is an amazing person. She has went through everything, and we don't have an auditorium, just in case y'all didn't notice. But she was able to stick with it with us and find an area, was able to go from our whole entire class participating to only a few people being able to, which is us. And yeah, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much, and we love you.
I know they won't let me off the hook by not saying anything. So I'm very appreciative of the class of 2025, including the people you see on stage.
Almost.
Almost. One day I'm going to be able to do this. And I want to give a shout out to I can't even speak. And I'm never usually at a loss for words. I want to give a shout out to Sacred Heart Church, especially Ms. Noreen Barcombe and Mr. Bob Tebow for doing all of the work to make it happen so that we could be here. Our maintenance guys who helped find all this stuff in storage so that we could create a set and to be able to perform here. And of course, all of you for being brave enough to figure out how to get here, how to have some snacks. Please take some popcorn home and enjoying the senior play of the class of 2025. Because even though taking on an extra role as a senior is super, super hard and not everyone could make it happen, this group of students made it happen and they have completely and totally blown the impossible out of the water, and they, I think, gave you a really awesome show tonight. So may I have one more round for the class? Tomorrow night as well. Thank you so much.